Good morning, everybody. It's me, Latrice. I'm back to do my second video. Guys, I just want to say a huge thank you. You guys really supported me. It was really amazing. The amount of views that I had on YouTube was phenomenal for my first time video. And so I'm so appreciative. And I just want to thank everyone who watched, who retweeted, and who subscribed to my channel. It just was amazing to me, and you guys don't owe me anything, so I do thank you so much. I planned on recording Real Housewives of Beverly Hills as well. I planned on recapping that, but I know me, y'all. I would get worn out, and then the next thing you know, I would be like, I'm not doing it. So I just decided against it. I decided that I'll go ahead and stick with this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta and then go from there. Now, I'm going to let y'all know right now, okay? She's approaching 43. And as she approaches 43, she being me, I am struggling with hormonal issues, okay? Now, we're all family here, so you're just going to hear this. And these hot flashes, y'all, listen. I usually keep 2 or 3 fans around me, but I don't have a fan today. And I am sweating like I am in the rainforest or the Amazon or somewhere. I don't know. I'm hot. So y'all gonna see me from time to time grab a little something, a fan, and try to keep this sweat from popping off me. And y'all just gonna have to deal with it, honey, because this is either the fan or me naked. Now pick one. It's up to y'all. So let's get into the second. Well, this is the third episode, right, of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah, this is the third episode. It's only my second video, but it's the third episode. So, the scene opens, I guess. Kenya is with her Aunt Lori, and they're in the garden. Who knew that Kenya was a gardener? I have a black thumb. I can't grow anything. I only have plastic plants. But anyway, so they're in the garden, they're talking, and, Kenya's telling Aunt Lori about everything that took place between Apollo, with the apology and all that. And Aunt Lori is, telling Kenya, hey, listen, he apologized. Now you guys can move on. X, Y, and Z. And Kenya's like, nah, I'm not trying to hear that. He made my life a living hell, which he did. Not just him, but a lot of other people on the show. And so, Kenya's saying that, she deserves an apology from all the other ladies. And then she even talks about Portia and deserving an apology from Portia as well. Which I do believe that Kenya does deserve an apology from Portia, but however, and comma, I believe that Portia also deserves an apology from Kenya. Kenya, come on now, boo. You are not Miss Innocent in all of this. You did your little thug thizzle too. You know what you did. You know all the bullhorn and all that. You did your little thug thizzle too. So I think that you both owe each other an apology. That's just my take on it. But did y'all get into Aunt Lori's hair? I'm not digging that squirrel or that skunk get up. I don't like that little blonde in the front. No, ma'am. Aunt Lori, go back to all blonde. You was cute like that, because with that little auburn color in the front, to me, that seems like that's washing your skin out. I don't know, but I don't even know why I put that in there. But Aunt Lori, go back to blonde, because I liked you better with blonde. And so they talk about that. Then they get to the scene. But get into, child, did Miss Kenya Moore not quote Shakespeare? Okay. First of all, I didn't even know what Kenya was talking about. But then I was like, wait a minute, Kenya sounds like she's quoting Shakespeare. Now that shows the educated part of Kenya that I like. So go on, get into it, Miss Kenya. I was here for it. So then we have the little scene where Portia and Candy and Phaedra, they're all talking. So Candy tells the girls what Apollo did. Honey, Phaedra, no emotions. Parks still showed no emotion. Y'all thought I was about to say something deep, didn't you? You thought I was about to say, "Ooh, girl, she did this. She turned up. She did." No. Maybe that's just Kate. Maybe that's just the way Phaedra acts. I'm not sure. But Phaedra shows no emotions at all. I don't understand. I guess that's good and bad because when you don't show emotions, nobody really knows how you're feeling. But then it's bad because you kind of give people that room to make up or possibly insinuate or assume how you're feeling. So I think it could be a blessing and a curse. But Phaedra she acted like she was shocked. I don't think she was shocked. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. I'm not being biased. I don't think she was shocked. I think she knew all along that Apollo was lying. I think that she didn't want to know the truth. That's just me. So she was like, she acted like she was shocked and she was upset about it and whatnot. And she said, "Oh, I owe her an apology." Um, but I want to just say this: there were plenty of times that Kenya did try to apologize to Phaedra. I remember even the one time in Mexico, Kenya tried to apologize to Phaedra, and Phaedra was just like, "Nah, boo, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want to hear you." And I can understand it too. I'm gonna play devil's advocate because Phaedra was listening to her husband at that time, and Apollo and his little high yellow behind was just lying and lying and lying. So I can understand that. However, comma again, let's back up to season one back up to the first season that Kenya was on. And Kenya, you were being a little flirtatious and whatnot, getting rubbed, thrown in the pool in the man holding your butt and all that. Nah, boo, that's not a good look. That was the season that I didn't care for Kenya. I felt that you were really coming for Apollo. When you were in your talking head, it was like, Apollo, he fine. Stuff like that is when people were like, "No, we're not digging you." So I think that everybody played a part in this breakdown and this fight, all of this drama. I believe that you all played a part in this. I don't think that not one person is to blame for it. But I hope that that these girls, I hope that these women can really talk it out and get down to the bottom of where this all started from. Then let's get to Cynthia and Peter. Cynthia, let me just say, first of all, you was cute, girl. You were real cute. I like the house. I'm glad to see you're cooking because usually we see Papa Smurf cooking. So it was good to see you cooking this time. But Cynthia, I'm about to be the flip flopper. I am about to flip flop on your behind, girl. Cynthia, you doing too much. You just seem real angry. Now, I don't know if Bravo told you to turn it up to 1,000 this season, or they were going to take your peach and hand you a lemon. But boo, last week now I said, Cynthia, I'm glad that you got your voice. I see you, you giving, you giving them back. You giving them back everything that they gave you. But don't turn up so much that people start to dislike you. Because in the kitchen, you just seemed real angry, and all you were doing was talking to Peter about it. You just was turning up a little bit too much for me. I want you to be vocal. I would love for you to tell people how you're feeling, but don't become ratchet or clatchet. Yeah, clatchet, classy and ratchet, because you got some class to you. So don't become clatchet. Be the Cynthia that we loved. One thing you have to understand, Cynthia, is that every season, Bravo makes someone a villain. And from the way that it's looking right now, Cynthia, welcome to Villain Hill. Villainhood. You're about to be the villain this season. I think all of your fans Cynthia, let me just say this. Girl, we are so wishy-washy. Me included. I am so wishy-washy, flip-flopper. Last week I was all Cynthia, woo, woo, woo. Cynthia, you were my girl, you la, la, la. Last season, I said, Cynthia, how dare you let Nene talk to you like that? Girl, you need to be checking Nene. Girl, you need it. And now here I am telling you, Cynthia, calm it down. You turning up too much. Cynthia, I'm going to just tell you like this. We don't know what the heck we want, okay? We don't know what we want. So, honey, I'm just warning you. I'm going to flip-flop on you a few times as the season goes out. You probably don't care, but I'm just letting you know. Me and all the other flip-floppers, especially on Twitter, honey, I think we're going to flip-flop on you this whole season. I'm just saying. So let's see. You know what, Cynthia? Also in your confessionals, You're sounding real shady too. You know what you sound like, Cynthia? You sound like Nene. You said last season you were far up Nene's behind. Actually on Twitter I called you a thong. I actually called you Thong Bailey, okay? Because you were really acting like a thong. And what I see is you still got some fabric from the thong on you. Some of those strings are attached to you because in your talking head, in your confessionals, you're sounding like Nene. You're being real shady. You said that Portia is in the penthouse suite of Nene's behind. Well, she took your spot, Cynthia, because you were in the penthouse suite. And I actually believe that you still have some of the fabric on you. Because in your confessionals, I'm not liking, you just seeming real shady, just real angry. I don't like the angry Cynthia. I don't like the angry Cynthia. So then we get to Todd and Kandi. Kandi, why are you so nasty? Well, maybe I shouldn't call her nasty. Maybe because I'm not nasty, child. Because my husband is a microwave. He is on and popping all the time, and I'm just a crock pot, y'all. I could go to bed every night and just say, and that's it. Okay, it might be too TMI, but hey, we family, right? So I can tell you, so deal. But Kandi, girl, I bet you probably be, child, I was about to say something, Kandi, but you with all them toys. You the man in the relationship? I think you the man in the relationship. Todd probably be running from you, huh, Kandi? Girl, but I don't know. But anyway, so Todd and Kandi start talking about having babies. And Todd ain't here for it. Todd is like, I'm not going to be here to take care of them babies. Now, we can have them. I'm going to donate my sperm, okay? Our sperm, my sperm, your egg, and we can create this baby. But I'm not going to be here to take care of that baby. Now, you can get you a nanny, do whatever you got to do. But Todd Tucker is not going to be here to help you with this baby. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my husband tells me that. And my eggs will be cracked, okay? Meaning her tubes will be tied, cut, burned, and laid to the side. I ain't having no baby. Because if you ain't going to help me, then I'm not doing it. Shoot. Babies is too much. So Todd says, no, I'm not going to help you. I'll donate, but I'm not going to help you. So I guess Kandi said, well, they'll just stick with Riley and the little girl. What's the little girl named? Kayla? Yeah, just stick with Riley and the little girl. And I want to talk about Riley and the little girl. Does Riley remind y'all of Mama Joyce? First of all, how old is Riley? Because I think Riley just about 12, 13. But my gosh, Riley looked like she about 19. She does. She looked like she on her way to college. I don't know if it's the glasses. I don't know what. But Riley does look a little old. She cute, but she looks old. But Riley is a spoiled little brat. She really is. When her and Todd's daughter was sitting there, she's sitting there, she acting like her grandmother. Riley, honey, that's not, no. Mama Joyce, okay, hear me loud and clear. Mama Joyce is not the one to emulate. Your grandmother is mean. Your grandmother is vile. Your grandmother is nasty. Your grandmother is evil. Riley, forgive me for talking about your grandmama, but honey, I got to call a spade a spade. It is what it is. Mama Joyce needs somebody to sprinkle some love in her heart because that lady bleeds black. My gosh. But Riley, don't be like her. Please don't be like your grandmother. But Riley and Kayla sitting there, and then for Riley to even say, when Kandi and Todd asked her how much is a good allowance amount, and she had to say $100 a week, she had the nerve to say $100 a week. That right there lets you know that Riley is too spoiled. Riley does not understand the value of a dollar. And Kandi really needs to teach her. Now, I love how Todd is, because Todd will bring the balance to that relationship. That's what I see. He's going to help Kandi to balance the relationship between Riley and even with her mother. Because Kandi seems like Candi's love language is giving. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can be a giver. That's Candi's love language. But I think Kandi overcompensates sometimes. I think that she feels that that's the way to get people to love her or to accept her. And that's not a good thing, Candy. That's not, because if people are going to love you and people are going to care for you, they're going to do that regardless of what you give them. They're going to do that because you are who you are. So don't raise Riley like that. Don't make her how your mother is, because your mother is very ungrateful. That's, at least that's what she gives off to us. And if you don't want us to call your mother ungrateful, then you need to take your mama off the show, boo, because what we see is Mama Joyce is ungrateful and insensitive. End scene. Then we get to Claudia and Kenya Moore. We're introduced to Claudia. Claudia is known for being on Deal or No Deal, The Price is Right, and Celebrity Apprentice. I got to really know Claudia on Celebrity Apprentice, and I actually liked her on Celebrity Apprentice. Now, I know last week, y'all, I was like, Claudia, I'm not liking you. But, however, I did say I would give Claudia another chance. Let me drink this coffee real quick. I did say I would give Claudia another chance, and I did. Now, this episode, I liked her. Maybe because I didn't see too much of her, but I liked her. I liked Claudia. I think she's very cute. I think that her and Kenya both look really nice. However, why you always got to add however? I need to stop with that however. I need a new word. Y'all give me a new word, because I love saying however. I always have to say however. Anyway, Kenya was cute in that skirt, but I have to say, Kenya, now your butt was looking a little suspect. I'm just saying, it looked a little plastic surgery-ism, just a little bit. And ain't nothing wrong with that, girl, because I need me a little tuck. Okay? I want this little fat. See this? I want this gone. I need all this little fat right here gone. Yeah. Because I got a fat face. And, I wouldn't mind a little tummy tuck. And then they can take, I wonder if they can take the little fat from under here and put it in the butt. I don't want a Kim K butt, but I don't know. How does get on me anyway? Y'all need to stay out of my business. Everybody always in my business. Don't worry about my neck. I like my neck. Anyway, Kenya, you and Claudia was cute. And you could tell that you girls are really good friends. I like that. I like sisterhood. I like sistership. And so I like that. So they're furniture shopping and they're talking and, kikiing it up. And I like that. There was no drama. I wish we can get to a place on the show where there's no drama, where all the girls are really getting along. But we know that that's not going to happen. Because guess what? Good TV shows, they really make it, especially reality shows. Drama sells. And we just have to deal with it. So, we're introduced to Claudia, and I like her on this episode. I won't say so far this season, but on this episode. And then Kenya talks about, getting married and that having a baby is going to be put on hold. Kenya, please, you've been saying, Kenya, stop. I don't know what the African man is. I don't know. Listen, it's okay if you don't get married. People are still going to like you for who you are. It's okay if you don't have a baby. People are still going to like you for who you are. Your fans will still be your fans. But stop it with all this. Y'all done broke up. This. Stop. If you want a baby, go ahead and adopt a baby. There's plenty of babies out there that are looking for a new home. Plenty of children that needs a good home. So you don't have to do the in vitro. You don't have to do none of that, the sperm bank. You don't have to do any of that. There are plenty of children that need a good home. So just don't give us no more of the excuses about it's not working out. Don't stop, because it's old now. It's really old. We're all tired of it. I am, and I was a big fan, and I'm tired of it. Okay, leave it alone. So she says she put that on hold, and yeah, and that's that. So I guess that's the way that she can lay it to bed, by saying it's on hold. So now if people ask her, well, you gonna get married? Where your man at? Where your man at? She could say, nah, that's on hold. So I guess that was a good answer. Good answer. Now we get to Michael Myers, aka Nene, aka Wig, aka So Nasty and So Rude. Nene shows up to Portia's house. First thing she said, she always got to be so, Nita, you get on my nerves. You really get on my nerves. Why you always got to be so negative? Did we know that that girl's doorbell didn't work? No. That's the first thing you said. You are such a shady woman. You are such a shady friend. And then you get in the confessional and talking about how this girl Portia got bags and driving a Rolls Royce, but doorbell don't work. Houses are, sometimes the doorbell don't work, Nene. And guess what? You don't own your house, so I'm sure your doorbell probably didn't work either. And guess what? You had to call somebody to fix it. So stop being so shady. You get on my nerves. See how you done made me turn up this morning? It ain't even 9 o'clock and I done turned up on you, girl. Portia, I hope you saw Nene. I hope you see her for who she really is, because she's not your friend. She's not your friend. Nene has been into it. She has shaded every single person that she has befriended on that show. And boo-boo, you're going to be next. Trust me. When a person shows you who they are, honey, you better believe them. And she has shown you time and time again. And if you didn't get it from this episode, where the chick shaded you in the first 2 minutes that she was on the screen, honey, there's a problem. I'm just saying there is a problem. So they're on the couch and they're talking. And Nene's acting like she don't even know what a thought is. Girl, please. Nene, why you like to act like you so high class, like you above everybody else? Did you not forget that you told us you was a stripper, that you was dropping it like it's hot and picking it back up? And you trying to act like you so classy, you don't know what thought is. Girl, please. Everybody knows what a thought is. Everybody knows what a thought is. Then you tried to shade Claudia, knowing a few seasons ago you were tweeting Claudia on Twitter. You were shouting her out. You flip-flop so much. You flip-flop so much. And that's why you will never have good friends. The only friends that will remain your friends are the ones who kisses your behinds. But the one who calls you out and tells you about yourself, you're going to cut them off. Because you know what? It's people like you that don't want to know the real truth. You want people to think that you're better than who you are. And girlfriend, you are not. You are just like everybody else. Stop being shady. Stop being shady. Show us the real Nene. Get on my nerves. So, Portia was telling her about that, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. Nene done made me mad, y'all. I'm sweating. Where my little fan at? And she done just made me mad. I told y'all when I get mad. Did I tell y'all that when I get mad, I start sweating and all that? Well, no, I think I said the menopause. But anyway, when I get mad, I start sweating and all this and that. So then Phaedra's in the pool with booty rocking everywhere. Phaedra, why you got that your tail out like that? You only in the pool with the boys? Well, thank God she ain't had on the thong, because y'all know she loves them thong bathing suits. But she's in the pool with Dylan and the baby. And I love that. I love seeing the family scene. But Phaedra, I mean, you do got a dunk. But maybe Mr. Chocolate was there. Allegedly. Maybe Mr. Chocolate was there, child. I don't know. But Phaedra sure had that bathing suit on. So she was talking about it. And she was saying that Phaedra said she is not going to take her boys to that jail or that prison, because she don't want her boys to think that is the way to be. Hello? What you going to tell them when they say, Mama, where you meet my daddy at? Where you meet my daddy at? What you going to say? Because you told us you met him when he came out of prison. So you knew he was a felon then. Hello. All I'm saying, Phaedra, is everybody got a pass. I done did some things too. The only thing is, honey, I did not get caught. Thank God, because Miss Stain cannot do no jail, honey. I don't smoke, but honey, I will be in this puff passing on Newports, because my nerves will be on 1,000. My nerves will be on Mars, okay? I can't do it. But I'm saying, stop shading him just because he's going to prison, because you met him when he came out of prison. You knew what he went in prison for. So stop being fake, boo, because we see right through you, Miss Southern Belle. Have several seats. Let me see what else. Ooh. Child, I almost forgot. Let me sip the tea for this. How about Miss Cynthia and Miss Portia? Flips, 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 flips. Honey, when they got to that coffee shop, well, they had the coffee shop, I don't know. But anyway, so check out, Cynthia was sitting at the table. Cynthia already had an attitude, y'all. Cynthia was turned up to 1,000,000. Cynthia already had that one eyebrow. Y'all see this eyebrow? When I'm mad, this one eyebrow goes up. Is this the right one? No, this one. This one eyebrow goes up, and I'm telling y'all, when that eyebrow goes up, get out of my face because it's on. So Cynthia was sitting there with the eyebrow up. Portia comes in and she cute. Hey girl, hey boo, hey boo. And Cynthia's like, you're late. She didn't even say you're late. I've been waiting on you an hour. And you just getting here. Portia tried to keep it, Hey, I just wanted to talk about everything that was going on. Cynthia's like, spill it. Because I'm sick of you in your mouth. Honey, Cynthia read Portia, put her back on the shelf, took her back down, read her again, and dragged Portia like Portia dragged Kenya at their reunion. Honey, we thought Miss Phaedra did an epic read. Cynthia did the doggone thing. She read Portia for filth. Portia couldn't even say nothing. Now, I don't know if Portia was trying to turn down, because at that time, she didn't know her peach was going to be taken and they was going to give her a lemon. I don't know if she turned down, because I know Portia can get it rah-rah. So I know that Portia probably would have checked Cynthia and would have been like, who you think you're talking to? Girl, I'm not the one. Keep it moving, boo. She didn't do none of that. Portia kept it calm. She kept it calm. She actually kept it calmer than I would have, because I don't care if Bravo would have told me they were going to take my peach. I would have been like, Bravo, do what you got to do, because nobody going to talk to me like this, okay? I always got to insert myself into things. I don't know what the problem. Maybe I need humility, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so, oh, Lord, I'm choking, y'all. So they were talking and whatnot. And then Cynthia wasn't trying to hear it. She was not trying to hear it. Cynthia said she had already been sitting there an hour. I don't know about y'all, but this is me. If I feel like I got something that I have to, that I want to say to somebody, honey, I will rehearse that line in my mind over and over and over and over. And by the time I get to that person, I'm so turned up, the person can't even get a word in. The person can't even speak. Because I done worked myself up. And I think that may have been what Cynthia did. Do I like the fact that Cynthia got like that? No, I don't. I believe that Cynthia could have spoken to Portia as an adult. I wish that they would get to the place that they would all speak as adults. But I'm just, I have to recap. I have to tell what I saw. And Cynthia did go there. She really did go there. I just think Cynthia's trying to turn up this season. Maybe I just think that Bravo said turn it up or get turned down. I don't know. But the scene ended, honey, and Cynthia twerk walked out that place. Honey, Cynthia, what had that donkey butt, was twerk walking out that place. And guess what? Portia ain't say, bye, Ashy, like she did Kenya. Because I think she knew Cynthia was getting ready to take it there. So that was pretty much it. I forgot. I forgot to add about Apollo going in there. And this is my last thing, because I'm already going into 30 minutes. This is too much. Apollo talking to the Bravo salaried lawyer. We already know this man is on salary. He does everybody divorce. But how does Apollo say, I love my wife, but despise her? Do y'all understand the word despise is a strong word? That means literally, I almost hate you. He called her calculating, strategic. Honey, I'm ready for Apollo to come up with a tell-all book. I'm going to be here for it. Amazon going to get my little coins because I am buying that book. Okay? Because Apollo knows some things. And he is going to drop some things when he gets out the clink clink. So I think that's it for now, y'all. I think I covered everything. If I didn't, leave me comments. And I got good comments. Even I got a few ones saying, "No, Latrice, I don't agree with you," and that's fine. That's good. You're not always going to agree with me, and that's what makes us individuals. And guess what? I'm still not going to attack you because you don't agree with me. That's your opinion, and I have to respect that. As long as you're respectful to me, I'm respectful to you, and that's how I'm going to continue to keep my videos, and that's how I'm going to continue to keep my comment section. I hope that you all have a great Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much. I plan to, not pig out, but I'm going to eat me some ham because I love some ham, especially from Heavenly Ham. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you on next week. I think they're going to show next week. I'm not sure. But I'll see you next week. Holla. Peace.